Welcome. Amber Hagberg here for our morning movement on Monday. This week we're diving into Satya, into truth. How do you think from a place of truth? What are the thoughts that you tell yourself? How do you speak from a place of truth? How honest are you with other people? And are you able to hold your opinions to yourself, to refer back to last week, ahimsa, compassion and kindness? And then we use our thoughts and our words to act from a place of truth, so that your thoughts, words, and actions are in alignment with your heart, with that which you feel passionate about. So as we move through our asana practice today, listen to your body as a symbol to honor your truth, your Satya. As you're ready, meet me on your hands and knees in tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Spread your fingers wide. Press down through the tops of your feet. Micro bend your elbows. Inhale, spread your sitting bones wide. Lift your heart through your shoulders. Open your throat as you lift your chin. Cow. Exhale, draw your belly button to your spine. Bring your shoulders towards your ears. Round your back, cat pose. Link your breath to your movement. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Link your breath to your movement. As you connect to the Ujjayi breath, slightly restrict the backside of your throat to hear the sound of the ocean waves as you breathe. The next exhale, you take round your back deeply. Breathe in between each individual vertebra. Inhale, neutral spine, tabletop position, gaze down between your thumbs. Stretch and extend your right leg back behind you, come up onto the ball of your right foot. Now find the paradox of reaching your right heel back behind you, and at the same time, keep your right heel up over the ball of your right foot as you activate your right thigh. Continue to stretch and lengthen through the sides of your body as you reach your armpit towards your ears, long neck. Tone your belly as you float your right leg to hover off of the earth and then lift it up parallel to your mat. Right pinky toe points down onto the earth. Big breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee as you curl round in, knee to nose. Gaze between your thumbs, lower your right knee to meet your left, feet, hips distance apart. Left side. Press down through the ball of your left foot, activate your left leg. With equal amount, press your left heel back, stretch the top of your head forward. Knit your inner rib cage towards one another as you draw your belly button up under the rib cage. Float your left leg parallel to the earth. Left toes point down towards the mat. Keep the sides of your body long as you tone your belly. Big breath in, fill your lungs. As you bend your left knee, round your spine, curl in. Gaze between your thumbs, lower back, tabletop position, hands and knees. Lean your right butt cheek over to the right and then begin to lower your rib cage down towards the mat. As you come over towards the left side of your body, lean your left butt cheek out and then round your back. And start to draw circles with your rib cage and your hips. Lean to the right, up and over towards the left. 3 times. And the third time that you make it over to the right, keep your back slightly rounded as you lean to your left. Lower your left rib cage, your right rib cage. Come over towards the right, and then 3 rounds. On your third round, come over towards the left, and then release back. Neutral tabletop position. Curl your toes under, come up onto the balls of your feet. Walk your hands a step forward in front of your palms. Here with your wrists above, in front of your shoulders, spread your fingers wide. Hug your forearms towards one another and notice how that hollows out your armpits. Press through the balls of your feet, let your knees hover off the mat. As you begin to spread your butt cheeks wide, start to lift up onto the balls of your feet as you straighten your legs. Continue to hug your forearms in. As you hollow out the armpits, lengthen through the top of your head, long neck. Hug your shins in as you press your thighs back and extend your heels towards the earth. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Bend your right knee and extend your left heel towards the earth. As you straighten your right knee, switch, lean slightly to your right. Come back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your thumbs. Step your right foot forward in between your hands, low runner's lunge. Here, come up onto your fingertips. Settle into your feet. As you begin to stretch your left leg back and your right foot forward. Strong legs. And then honor your truth here. If you need to, lower the left knee down to the mat. Otherwise, tone your belly. Inhale, rise up, full crescent lunge. Draw the right hip back and the left hip forward. As you create length through the sides of your body, extend up and out through the crown of your head, gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, thumbs towards the sky. Twist and turn towards your right. Keep the integrity in your legs as you reach through the crown of your head. Begin to lower both of your palms down towards the earth, shoulder distance apart. Press through your palms, through your left foot. Right foot goes back, dog pose. On your next exhale, step your left foot forward, low runner's lunge. Prop up onto your fingertips to create more height and length through the upper body. Press down through all 4 corners of your left foot. Balance on the back of your right ball of the foot. Strength through your legs. Honor your truth. Lower the right knee down or keep it lifted. Stability in your legs. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms to the sky. It might be a little bit wobbly, and that's your space today. Let it be whatever it is. Sometimes the truth is messy. Whatever you do, check in with your thoughts. How do you talk to yourself? Take a big breath in, fill up, and exhale, rotate from the left rib cage through the right rib cage as you turn and look over towards the left, thumbs towards the sky. Stay connected to the Ujjayi breath. As you lower the arms down, step back, dog pose, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, look forward as you ripple forward, high plank pose. It's always a good gauge, so come back into down dog. And can you roll forward here into plank without moving your hands or feet? And if not, then that means that your downward facing dog is probably too short. So check with me And let that be your gauge for your next down dog as you come forward, high plank pose, shoulders over the wrists. One long line of energy as you tone your belly, lower your knees to the mat. Keep your toes curled under. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Shoulders come forward as they lower. Elbows and shoulders in one line, long neck. Lower down onto your stomach. Lift your right leg up, place the top of your right foot onto the mat. Lift your left leg up, press the top of your left foot onto the mat. Strong and active legs as you bring your fingertips off to the side and sprinkle them to the mat as you draw them in and up towards the wrists. Activate your legs, press your pubic bone down. Tone your belly. Inhale, lengthen your armpits towards your ears as you draw the head of your arm bones back and the base of the scapula bones towards the spine. Lengthen and extend. Cobra pose. Exhale, slowly lower stomach, chest, forehead to the mat. Drop the knees, place your hands underneath of your shoulders. Here, honor your truth. Either press up through tabletop, back into downward facing dog, or press through your palms, through the balls of your feet, up into plank pose, and we'll meet downward facing dog. Lower your right knee down onto the mat. Kickstand your right toes off of your mat slightly. As you open your left toes toward the left, bring the sole of your left foot to the earth and the outer edge of your left foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Look forward. Right wrist is slightly in front of the right shoulder. Tone your belly. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky, look up. Side plank, inhale, left arm up and overhead. Left palm towards the earth. Tone your belly, option to lift your left leg parallel to the mat. Good. Lower your left hand down towards the earth, rotate your left hip, curl your left toes under, step back, downward facing dog. Roll forward slightly, not quite to plank, just shift your shoulders forward a little bit as you roll to the outer edge of your left foot, the inner edge of your right foot, and bend your knees as you breathe through the right side body. Create space here through the right rib cage, through the right hip. As you come back up, downward facing dog. Lower your left knee to the earth. Vashisthasana, side plank, second side. Kickstand the left toes, open the right foot. Press down through your left palm. Inhale, reach your right arm straight up towards the sky. And from your right ankle through your right fingertips, create a line of energy as you stretch right side body long. Chin towards the right shoulder. Breath is fluid. Lower the right hand down. Curl the right toes under. As you lift the right heel, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Roll forward just a little bit, lift your heels, and roll to the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of your left foot, as you press more through the left palm and breathe down through the left side body. Keep your right elbow micro bent as you create space through the left side. Come back to center as you lift the heels, dog pose, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward and through, low lunge. Sprinkle your fingertips to the mat as you begin to lower your left knee down to the earth. Keep your left toes curled under. Straighten your right leg. Heel toe your right foot forward as much as you need to be able to flex your right toes towards your face. Walk your fingertips back. As you do, from your hip bones, inhale, lengthen through the sides of your body, lift your armpits up, and then begin to move the base of your scapula bones towards one another as you open your chest up and forward. Slightly tuck your chin. And from this place where you think, where you speak, Live with your heart open. And in alignment with your integrity, your truth, reach your heart forward. And exhale, begin to hinge from your hips. Slightly tuck your chin even more. And as you do, continue to reach your heart towards your right toes. As you draw your right hip back, reach your left hip forward. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits pose. Inhale, gaze forward, lift your chest, bend your right knee and heel toe your right foot back. Stack your right knee over your right ankle, lift your left knee off the ground. Bring your right fingertips out about 2 feet distance from your right pinky toe. Bring your left hand onto your left hip. You may adjust your right hand as we come forward, half moon pose rather, and stack your shoulders and your hips as you open towards the left. Look back at your left pinky toe, flex your toes forward. And then here, stretch your right shoulder forward and reach your left arm, if available to you, up and over your left ear. So you press your left foot back into this imaginary wall behind you as you stretch your left fingertips out and over your head. If you need, look down towards the ground to help you balance. If you really want to test and balance yourself, lift your right hand and bring your right pointer finger and your right thumb together to touch for chin mudra. This may be messy, let it be playful. Palms to the earth, step back, downward facing dog. I was really starting to feel it in the right leg there. Couple breaths, down dog. Step your left foot forward in between your hands, right knee to the earth. Come up onto your fingertips. As you straighten your left leg, half splits pose. Begin to lift your left toes towards the sky as you come up onto the back of the left heel. Inhale, lengthen and stretch your heart forward as you grow long through the upper body. Keep the length and the openness of your heart as you exhale, hinge forward. Heart towards the left toes, long neck. Close your eyes. Dial into your breath. A space of stillness to feel. Inhale, gaze forward, bend your left knee and heel toe the left foot back. Knee over ankle, walk your fingertips forward here, lift your right knee off the ground. Bring your left hand diagonal, your left pinky toe about 2 feet distance apart. Shift your weight into your left leg. Bring your right hand onto your right hip. Use your right hand to press down through the left leg to stack your hips. Keep your gaze to the mat to help you balance at first, and then if it's available to you, begin to look to your right and perhaps up and all the way overhead as you stretch and extend your right arm over your right ear, side body stretch. And just know that your honest opinion here in your body may be that you keep your right hand on your right hip. It's all about what do you feel? What do you need now in the moment? Good, and then as you begin to bend your left knee, place your palms to the ground, step your right foot back, left foot meets the right, downward facing dog. Check your down dog as you inhale, ripple forward, high plank pose. Honor your body, acknowledge where you are in the moment, what do you need? Chaturanga or knees to the earth, inhale, shift forward, exhale, lower. Hit down all the way onto the mat. As you prepare for Sphinx pose, bring your forearms in front of you. Lift your right leg, internally rotate the right thigh as you lower the top of your right foot to the mat. Lift your left leg, internally rotate the left thigh as you bring both feet to the mat, tops of the feet to the floor. Activate your thighs, lift the kneecaps. Press pubic bone down as you draw your elbows towards your hip bone. Lengthen and extend through the crown of your head, look forward. And like there's a string at the top of your head, create length in your spine as you connect to your breath. Good, release your knees to the ground. Walk your hands in by your body, even closer. Like you're gonna go up into Cobra, but we're gonna roll over onto the right hip. And then as you roll onto your right hip, step your left foot forward in front of the right leg, and then breathe through the right side body here. With your left hand, place it onto the outer edge of the right side of your right ear. Micro bend your right elbow, and then bend your right elbow even more, as much as your body will allow, as you breathe through the right side. Good, straighten your right arm to come back onto both legs, both palms. And then we'll switch. Lean to the left. Step your right foot forward in front of your left leg. As you bend your left elbow, breathe through the left side of your body. Here, right hand comes to the outer edge of your left ear. As you stretch from the left hip all the way up and through the left side of your neck. Good. Slowly release your way back onto your stomach. Curl your toes under as you lift your sitting bones to the sky. Press up through tabletop position. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, heel in, toe out. Second side, left foot forward to the outside of the left hand, heel in, toes out. Lower your booty down towards the mat. Here you may find that you need to go right into seated, or if you have a block at home, sit on the block. Malasana, yogi squat. Bring your hands to your heart. Press your palms together. Press your elbows into your knees into your elbows as you create length through the neck. Close your eyes. And know that right now you may just come to seated if you don't have a block and this is a lot on your hips. Wherever you are, be here. Open your eyes if they're closed, and if you're not already, bring your hands back behind you. Come to sit on your tush. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Then with your hands behind your thighs, bend your left knee and then your right knee. Bring your feet hips distance apart. Option 1, if the wrists are sensitive, bring your fingertips to point out towards the long edge of your mat. If it's available to you, turn your fingertips to point towards the back of your hips. Press through your feet, press through your palms, tone your belly. Inhale. Reverse tabletop. Open your chest. Open the inner shoulders as you look up. Press through your feet, press through your palms as you breathe in and out of your nose. Begin to take the back of your throat down as you lift your chin. You don't want to be here where you're just bailing in the neck. So if you can look at the screen, you'll see here, you don't want to drop back. But rather, if you look at me now, it's take the throat back to create length in the neck. And then slowly gaze forward as you lower your butt towards the ground. Walk your feet forward. Come to about the middle of your mat, and then you'll have your hands here onto your shins as you roll down onto your back. Now from here, bring your hands just below your knees. Use your hands on your shins to press your sacrum down. Press your shoulders down to encourage the low lumbar spine curve. All right, release your legs long. Open your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Heels in, toes out. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms face up. Relax your face. Relax your arms and your legs. As you begin to draw the awareness to your breath. Hanumanasana. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Bend your knees and place your feet onto the floor. Stretch your arms up alongside of your ears. Roll to the left side of your body, ear into the shoulder as you close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed, press into your right palm, walk your left hand in as you come up to seated. If you have a cushion handy, a pillow, something to elevate your hips, you can grab that now. As here you find your way into seated, into center. Close your eyes if they're not already. Feel your breath. Turn your palms towards the sky, right thumb and pointer finger, left thumb and pointer finger, to Sila and Chin Mudra. May you stay deeply connected to your feelings, to give yourself full permission to speak and share your truth, so that all that you do and all that you are is an embodiment of your true nature. Bring your hands together before your heart, palms touch. And it doesn't matter when you do this video, but here the sound of Om connects us at a soul level. Big breath in. Namaste. Release your palms up to open to the truth as you lift your eyelids up. Begin to take in the truth of the light. Thank you. Thank you for showing up onto your mat. For it's every time that we arrive here that we're able to connect here. When we arrive onto the mat, we're able to connect to our hearts, which will allow us to align with our true self. That place within us that has the courage to share how we feel, that has the courage to act from a place of being in 100% in integrity with how you feel, to share your feelings. All right? I will see you all next week. Have a beautiful day, rest of your evening, wherever you're at in the world. Thank you for sharing this practice. May we all rise to the highest truth that we're able to in each and every moment.